So this is for the POR and its importance. Um, Now, why is POR even discussed about, right? Why, what it brings to the table? So the first thing it brings is basically lot of skills that are related to how you communicate, how you work with the teams, etc. Like your confidence, communication, everything around that. So these skills that are mentioned here is what PORs bring in whenever you launch a certain event or you are organizing something, right? Now, getting into each category. So the first category is when you want to do your core job, brand specific. It can be mechanical, civil, whatever, right? Is it important or not? The short answer is no. For your resume shortlisting, it will not be important. For your even GD, it will not be important. Even in your interview, they will not be asking you for any POR. However, uh, these skills are definitely important as you progress in your life ahead, right? So let's say you are hired as a junior engineer. You will be junior engineer for initial 1 year or 2 years. Post that, you will be promoted. You will be like a lead engineer, I don't know, or like a senior engineer. When you reach at that stage, you will have a lot of junior engineers working for you. So at that stage, one is you have the option to develop these skills at that stage, or otherwise you develop it from college itself so that it will be helpful for you later. Now in interview also, let's say if there are two people from same branch interviewing for the same job offer, if one of them is really good at communication and is able to somehow show leadership and all that, that guy will get a preference over the other guy who is just good at accounts, right? So that is for core jobs. The second one is non-core. Now, non-core also there are two segments. So first is anything to do with coding or data. The reason I have separated it out is because this requires you to have some skills around this, right? And then there is another category of non-core. So in this case also, the requirement of POR is like low to medium, and having a POR will not get you shortlisted or anything. It's your other things that will get you shortlisted. But as I said, for this, right, developing these skills now will help you later. Now, when I was working in PayPal, in my team only, I had a guy called Samir, IIT Madras 2019 mechanical graduate, but he was working as a software developer, right? So now he was a junior engineer. After 2 or 3 years, now he will become lead engineer or engineering manager. At that stage, these skills are important. So hence, the earlier in your life you can learn these things, that will be good for you. And the last thing is non-core others. Now, what are the things, right? We generally know this only, but these are the profiles for which lot of job opportunities come to Instinct. One is consulting. Consulting, there are like a lot of big companies. I will get into that as we go forward. Consulting is one, finance is one. You might think that we have done engineering. How are we, how can we do finance? But a lot of even my classmates have gone into finance because what are we good at? We are good at having analytical skills, right? So that helps in finance also. A lot of trading jobs come to Instinct. Then this is business. Business is anything to do with like being a business analyst, business development, and so on. Then there is product management. So product management is what I have done. Again, it is where a person works in startups. General management is where the company is having a very like a general management kind of a role. So a lot of big companies come as a general, it's like more management kind of a role. Now, in this case, PORs is most important. The reason why, because here they are not expecting you to do mechanical or chemical related work, right? They are expecting to do something different. So the only way they can check whether you are actually a multitasker, can you manage things, can you organize things and all, is based on the PORs that you have done. So this is how it goes, right? Core, least important. Coding, again, least, but I would still suggest in both the cases to develop it from college time. The non-core, if you have to go in any of these, is like really, really important. Now you might wonder that how how should I apply for this PORs? How I need to be prepared? Do I require if I don't have the skills, how should I go about it? The answer would be to just apply, right? The idea of these PORs is once you apply, you will eventually develop them. So while I'm saying that, this is generally a joke that comes, which is like when we are putting fund days, we tell, okay, apply to be a wall, apply to be a cord. Then we get a lot of, people applying. And then we say, no, you don't know this, you don't know that. So that's why this meme is there. But that shouldn't stop you from applying. Only when you apply to 10 things, you will end up converting 2 or 3 things because competition is there, right? Now, what kind of PORs you can do in Insti? Since you guys are right now at home, you might not be able to do hostel or institute level PORs, right? So I have kept it at bottom. You can still do department level PORs, meaning you can be like a class rep. There are a lot of secretaries, like your department will have some secretary, some committee and a secretary. You can be that. Clubs, like tech club, dance club, literature, media club. I don't know. There are lots and lots of clubs in Insti, so you can be part of those clubs. Then there are events that happen in Shastra Sarang for sure. In your department, I think in this semester you should have some department festivals, so apply in that. Hostel Institute, when you go there, so hostel will have like a hostel gen sec who take care of all maintaining the hostel. Then there is like a mess sec who looks into food tenders. Then there is sock sec who arranges like movie nights and all of that. So these type of different things are there. Institute level is basically when you become an institute academic affairs secretary or general secretary and so on. This mostly happens in your 4th year only. So for that, you should have gone through other things so that you are eligible to become something at an institute level. Now, one of the questions was, when should I start doing these things? So my suggestion would be that you start like as soon as you can start, right? Because everything is gradual. If you are a volunteer now, then only you are eligible to become a coordinator in that same thing. If you are a coordinator, you can become a core. If you are a core, you can become something at an insti level person. So if you skip volunteer thing, it gets difficult. So you guys are still in your 1st year, and as you can see, I have started developing my PORs in like 2nd year post that. So hence I'm telling you now, any small things you can take up, you can start taking that up.